When Bean first came into our lives, we were told he likely wouldn't live to see his first birthday. The prognosis was grim, and the odds were stacked against him. But something in his eyes told me he wasn't giving up, and I knew I couldn't either. My name is Carrie, and the moment Bean was surrendered to Suncoast Animal League by a breeder who couldn't afford the medical costs, I stepped in. As a medical foster, I've seen many cases, but Bean was different. Despite his severe congenital conditions, hydrocephalus, scoliosis, spina bifida, shallow hip sockets, and issues with his kneecaps, he settled into our home like he had always belonged. No fear, no hesitation. It was as if he knew this was where he was meant to be. He even suffers from neurological issues and daily seizures due to his hydrocephalus, but you wouldn't guess it from the way he plays, moves, and bonds with the other dogs. Bean doesn't walk like a typical dog. His curved spine gives him a distinct, humped back. But that never slows him down. He runs, he plays, he thrives. We worked closely with a neurologist to make sure he isn't in pain, and thankfully he isn't. He's on daily medication, pyridoxine, an over-the-counter compound that helps manage his balance and reduce seizures. What amazes me most is how the other dogs understand his limits. Hugo, one of his best friends, always adjusts his pace during their games. He'll sprint ahead, then pause and wait patiently for Bean to catch up before continuing. Their bond is a silent testimony to the empathy animals are capable of. Bean may be different, but he's never been less. People often look at dogs like Bean and assume they're broken or less worthy. But Bean is a living example of what love, patience, and kindness can do. He's become more than a survivor, he's a symbol of resilience. In fact, he's now a certified therapy dog. We visit hospitals and schools, where he brings joy to patients and children, proving every day that value isn't found in perfection, it's found in heart. He has this natural way of comforting others, even the foster puppies I bring home. He welcomes them with open paws and shows them what a safe home feels like. Every tail wag and gentle nudge from him feels like a quiet reminder. Even when life is unfair, love is still possible. In September, we nearly lost him. His body suddenly shut down, and he had to undergo emergency surgery. I prepare myself for the worst, but Bean pulled through. And not just survived, he bounced back with his usual sass and playful charm. When I first brought him home, I was told he was a hospice case. But in my heart, I knew he wasn't going anywhere. If his time was limited, I was going to make every single day count. And now, we've just celebrated his second birthday, a milestone we never dared to dream of. Bean is more than a fighter. He's a warrior with a spark that refuses to dim. Every day with him is a gift, and I'm endlessly grateful to be part of his journey.